All right, quick one. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone and depending from where you are watching me from. You see this video here? You know, you see Biafrans, despite all these some people we are seeing, on a normal note, Biafrans are very smart and intelligent people. They reason logically and critically if they want to reason. This video you are seeing here, you will watch the video, the interview. This one is happening in Lagos, not this roadside interview. You will listen to the interviewer. I believe that guy must be a Nigerian journalist. You get, because that's the way they roll. But I love the way the man, that elderly man, that man was, addressing him, setting the record very, very straight. He keep the useless interviewer keep asking, is it because she's a woman? Is it because she's a woman? I said, don't use that word because she's a woman. Let's set the record straight. Who elected her to be the deputy prime minister? They gave her a chance to, since she loves power. Oh yeah, we give you a chance. Few weeks they give him chance to exercise that his useless distance. The deputy prime minister he made herself. She messed up everything. Though we know she came on a mission. She came on a mission.
The game. You know, before Simon Ekpa go to special duty that he went, he's supposed to have a second in command, but did not allow that thing to be. It seems that they have seen in the spiritual realm for him not to make a mistake by choosing who will be the second. If he chooses who will be the second and this thing happen and that person is a wrong person, do you know that everything will have scattered? But he allowed time to tell. Now his temporary step aside have proven whom is whom supposed to be, whom the cap is fit to wear.
Okay, does the cap fit this man, the financial secretary? And what is his name?
Financial secretary, or yes. Okay, I think Chukwu Nkere. If the cap is not fit for him to wear, he could not have been at last been the acting prime minister or deputy prime minister.
Is it being accepted by everybody now?
It's accepted because the reconciliation committee or something like that, a body that was set up to bring the reconciliation, look into it. They are the ones that organize it. Now, and I heard that someone by himself was the one who gave direction when the message reached him that this should be done. Ngozi Orabese step aside and let this be done, the whosoever. And now, in anonymous decision, the secretary finance secretary took over. And if you wonder how the whole scenario happened, it seemed that Ngozi Orabese hijacked that post and become self-acclaimed deputy prime minister. Because if you want the whole scenario that happened on the conventional day, how she came up and announced the dissolved of the committee and do whatever she did, you look at that. He had been looking. It looks like she had been looking for opportunity like that to arrogate power to herself.
But Mr. President, I may remind you, during that convention, nobody argued with her while she read the speech of Samuel Ekpa himself. And thereafter, people saw her position as the chief of staff to Samuel Ekpa as a better position to hold brief for Samuel Ekpa while Samuel Ekpa is in captivity, or rather in custody. Why do you think the people refuse to submit to her, rather choosing the financial secretary?
Now, you see what happened to that convention that show you that Biafra citizens are wise people. The real Biafra citizens are wise people. They know that if they rise up to interrupt her, the convention will end. There'll be commotion, which made the Finland police to come and block the convention. Then the enemies of Simon Ekpa, the enemies of restoration of Biafra will laugh. I said it. that someone is a perima. Someone have ruled them and take this in cover up, say police hold him. This is set up. But Biafrans are wise people. The grace of God is upon them. They take it calm and patient and let everything took place. And the major thing there was the declaration of restoration of Biafra, which have done. Then they came back home and said, no, we will disagree with you. And if you
is it because she's a woman that they refuse to allow her lead?
Forget about that woman. Anybody can rule. If you come into gender, anybody can rule. But the role she played, whatever that comes out is, and the decision of the Biafrans.
Are you indicting her?
I'm not indicting her.
Which role are you talking about? The role she played?
The role she played, that how she rise up and dissolve the committee without informing anybody. And this part of the thing that made those people she dissolved to go against her. First of all, before you dissolve, you call people. You know that I was sometimes praising her, calling her Iron Lady of Biafra, because he has his own camp.
But it is not a coup against Dr. Ngozi Arabese by the financial secretary, who is now seen as the new prime minister of Biafra.
It's not a coup. If it will be a coup, Ngozi Arabese could be accusing that she wants to do a coup. It's not a coup. This is a people's decision. People's decision. Even if you watch, for that period of the days that then there as a deputy prime minister, even in Biafran armed forces, there was a division. There was a division, which means if she continue, she may not be able to hold the water. If she continue, the can you take to carry the water will be like a basket that can hold any water.
But is it because she's a woman? Of course, this looks like a coup.
Not like because she's a woman. Okay, is it a coup that Biafran lobbyists and white men brought against her? American Congress brought against her. All the whole commanders of or representatives of Biafra all over the world go against her. No people go against her now because they have given him days to test to whether he's fit to be there. And the days they give him for test, they give her for test. Nothing is happening. There's a division at home. That the division in front line. They said no, you cannot control like this. So they don't want Biafra to be like Ukraine, that Zelensky like that destroying, no replacement. So they have to replace it immediately. And if you watch, the people that raise voice at initial stage that she's not capable, what she did is wrong. Now they have been verified. People like Raf, Chiamaka, Ajere, people like Swami Akparawa, they have been verified now. You understand that what they are saying that time was right. This is why sometimes we don't, if it is this.
Okay, if I may ask, did they seek a consent? Because you are saying this is not a coup, but of course it looks like a coup because if you are saying she's the chief of staff, everybody has spoken that as the chief of staff, she's the most qualified to hold brief for Samanekpa while he is in custody. Now we are seeing her replacement, and do you think they sought a consent?
No, it's not a coup, as I said, because it was someone that gave the direction, the directive that so should be done. And when it is done, the law to fall on financial secretary. Okay, Nkere. The law to fall on him. That is not a coup.
But the man Oge Nkere, when Dr. Ngozi Arabese have not been accused of any wrongdoing, from the beginning, he refused to submit to Dr. Ngozi Arabese. Do you not think he should be justified to have people submit to him?
Now, he did not force anybody to follow him.